All right, and I think that leads us up pretty well for Joe's presentation. And if there's any questions while he's setting up his, I'll try and answer those.
You alluded to a change in the toxicity with frost. Can you talk a little bit more about that? What the levels are after good frost?
There's several people here that can answer that a lot better than me, but I presume that once the plant has stopped growing so much, stopped some of the active growth, that the endophyte and alkaloid production should decrease a little bit. Mark, is there any founding to that at all?
There is a little bit. There's not a lot of hard number evidence that is, when you say the frost, that it's going to just drop, because one of the things that we see, you showed a much lower value of hay. When we tend to cut off fescue and make dry hay, it goes down quite quickly. When we make baleage, we preserve a green forage. In baleage, the decline in it slower over time.
I think that the acids in the silage probably help preserve the alkaloids. So, baleage is a great way to get around moisture issues in springtime, but it's maybe setting us back a little bit for that. From the decline standpoint, the fungus has a higher critical temperature. So when the plant will green up, and then the fungus will start to get active. So probably in the fall, that plant may still be kicking along a bit, and the fungus may be shutting down earlier. I'm not a complete expert on that, but some of the data says that's part of the benefit of using stockpile and getting on that as late as possible. So if you've got other materials that you can stockpile, raise that first and go to that fescue last, because those alkaloid levels will decline. And that may just be natural decay as opposed to the fungus producing it or being less active. I don't know the mechanism behind that, but we do have some data that says those alkaloids can decline.
Your sampling will provide us some
Yeah.
good information in that regard.
Yeah, I know with some stockpiling demos that we've done and things, clear into December, you look down under the canopy and there's still active fescue growth. So it's not like it's going to shut off, right at a frost, but you continue to get some frosts, and you would expect some lower endophyte growth.